Isn't that illegal to be that far back on the formation lap? I mean, I don't know why that's happening.
I'm going slow because of the Mercedes that's way back there.
Alright, boys. Put some heat in these tires.
Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Wow. Already some disdain before the race.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
It doesn't answer my question, Jeff. I want to know when the rain is coming. When it will be here.
It's not going to rain, Jade.
You think, Keith.
The forecast calls for clear skies, so it's not going to rain.
Yo, why are we so slow?
I talk about it, but you're streaming, so I'm not going to.
Just say it.
It pertains to a blue car.
Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he going so slow?
Well, grid slots 1, 3, 4, 5, and 8 are filled up, waiting for the other 11 or so cars to get here.
This is a joke, dude. Absolute joke. You don't have to go, Cheese. You can wait.
Alright, Jade, here we go.
I mean, he's got a point. I mean, you don't really have to. Don't really have to fly through the formation lap. It's about making sure the car's ready to go. Ooh! The Alpine didn't go. Spencer's gonna wreck Poppy.
Oh my god, this car is heavy with fuel.
Yeah, that's typical spot for you.
I feel like I'm driving a bus, no pun intended, Jade.
Yeah. Don't mind me, please. I'm just gonna try to pass you on the outside here. Not gonna get that done though. Do 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 do. We got any takers on the thing tonight? No, not yet. Plays brakes a little bit more than I do. Oh!
There.
Are you okay? That was a big
Place is done.
Confirm you're okay, please.
And you are too?
Yup.
Okay then.
Well, that ended that race. Well, I guess I'll be commentating the race from here on out, boys.
How do you wreck going into pit road, bro? Come on, man. God damn.
Who wrecked going into pit road? That hurt. That hurt my soul. Well, safety car out, lap 1 here at Spa. What else is new?
I went to hards, Jade.
Huh.
Maybe
Well,
hards can go 20 some laps. We'll see.
you're gonna. Eh. Eh. You're only probably gonna have maybe 20 laps on them. They can go.
That,
They can go that distance.
that's what I'm saying. Why do you think I went to hard?
They can go that distance, but you're gonna be so slow. What tires is
Sam
Chase
is
on?
on medium, Future's on soft, I'm on hard, Chase is medium, Harris is soft.
I think mediums would have been a better shot, to be honest with you. What's Sam on?
Sam is on medium.
Sam's on mediums. Spencer, the guy I'm battling in points, is in 4th.
Well, 1 through 4 I don't believe pitted.
No, they did not. Alright. Safety car, we're going to go one more lap here. Under the safety car.
Well, there's completing 2. We'll go by green coming to 4. That's only 18 laps. And there also may be another safety car.
Oh, there'll be another safety car.
And when that's the case, I'll come in and switch to medium, because I get to run a medium compound.
I can't believe.
What happened?
I can't believe that. Will
Did
spun out, and then everybody checked up. Then I had nowhere to go because I was full throttle coming out of the turn. And, you know, we don't have like a spotter to say, hey, there's a wreck ahead of you, slow the hell down. And the map wasn't yellow. I didn't know if it was yellow before I even got there, and I tried to avoid, and someone went right in front of me a lot slower, and I hit them and tore the left front suspension. She's about to hit the safety car there.
Well, at least you get a good vantage point now for the rest of the race. Should go green this time.
Tell you what, though, I do like the F1 way of, let's hit the car in this time. Let's go. Get ready to go green again. We're going to watch Cheesehead here. Going back to green. I'm interested to see how the stack up's gonna work here. Well, not really a stack up. Oh, somebody got a little loose there. It looked like. Oh, we got an Alfa Romeo around at the back. It's gonna be Jarrett Reese. Doesn't look like he's got wing damage. He just went around. He's also on the hard tires, looking to try to maybe go to the end here. Don't know how much. He doesn't look like he's got to repair any damage, so we good to go. There's Cheese using up a lot of that ERS, trying to get away from Secure. Big Poppy. These soft tires are going to be nice for a while, but then Sam and Chase both took mediums. We're going to see how that pans out for them. Spencer's back 2 spots since his drop of the green. Oh. Harris around.
He tried to pass me at the top of the hill. I gave him plenty of room. I think he spun on his own. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, he's got some hot tires, though. That's really going to hurt them softs. Cheese using up a lot of ERS to try to get away here. Cheese down near 60% ERS. Secure the perks. Down there a little bit less than Cheese. Down in the 50 range. Now back up to 60, 62. Going in the braking zone. Secure maybe trying to find a way to win here today. Maybe he can make something happen. Sam up the 4th. Future right behind him. The Haas car is having a great show tonight. Jarrett Reese is coming to pit road. Chase past Keith Ayers. Honda Alliance cars. Oh, he's using a lot of ERS though. Sector 1. Oh. Mills spun out. Virtual safety car. Oh. Harris, no wing on the front of the car. These guys that are running mediums and hards, this is going to allow them to try to stay out a little bit longer, make it a little bit easier on them. See if anyone's going to get caught too fast here on the exit of the virtual. She's gaining some time on the virtual safety car here. I don't know, Secure's just not the greatest. Oh, he's gonna let it off a lot to try to even it back up. When's the VSC ending? There you go. No drive-throughs. We're all good on that. Future's looking, he's going to try to get around Poppy here. He's side by side with him. They got the ERS. He's got the ERS activated as well. He's going to clear him. I got the ERS, buddy. Click it all. There you go. Good job, buddy. Oh, Poppy! With a lunge! I don't know if it was intended or not. Just got a little loose or something. Jarrett Reese does pass Harris, because Harris is getting full service on that on the Aston Martin. Cheese going around. Very secure. Haas cars 2-3. Your championship leader is sitting 5th right now with his teammate right behind him. Harris wrecked out in Sector 1. Do we have a vert? Is it just
No yellow
just
flag.
just a sector
Only
caution?
only in the sector.
Alright, well, we stay green. Oh, Spencer getting a little loose, coming through the final turns. Secure on pit road. Spencer locked it up, gets loose again. Definitely something gonna battle is Keith Ayers is right behind him, trying to trying to get around him here. Keith is gonna be looking to make it happen. He's down in near the 20s in his ERS. He's gonna hang on to the spot though this time around. Oh, Keith! Keith has hit the wall. No wing on the front. Virtual safety car again. Secure the perks. That's going to help him. Just coming off pit road. Jarrett Reese. Having troubles here early. Meanwhile, it's been smooth sailing for Cheese. I was Cheese, I'd think about coming in onto the virtual here. Sam and Chase up to 4th and 5th for Red Bull. The future holding strong in 2nd. Big Poppy Cucumber, Jimmy Best sitting 3rd. Yep, Cheese is going to come in. Time for his tire change. Run mediums to the end here, and he will be good to go. There goes Future. There goes Sam. Poppy is also in. Now, Sam can run the mediums till the end here. So it can chase. There we go. So that's going to help them. Now, it's coming off pit road, not by a whole lot, but it will help. They need to get up to Future, and they need to get past Future. Spencer stayed out on those softs. Chase NASCAR wrecked out. Sector 1. That's gonna hurt. Ryan Spencer up to 3rd. That is going to hurt Chase NASCAR's hopes and dreams here. Alright, every car and will get points as long as they finish. We're going to shine on the Future here as he's leading his first laps of the season in the Haas. Sam Haskew is not too far off his tail. Sam needs to get up there, get past him quick. Oh, he's only got 5% ERS left. Whew, he's used a lot of ERS to try to stay in front of Sam. I think he's trying to hope for another safety car. Caution Sector 2. Don't know what's for. This is your battle for the race lead. Spencer will look like he's gonna try to. Oh, he's gonna pass Spencer. Spencer's gonna come back on the track late. I don't know what happened there. Cheese is now working on Will. Try to get around him so he can go try to chase down Sam. Will's gonna use the RS here. Try to stay really in front of him. Cheese is gonna start looking. Gonna go to the right, or left, I mean. Or on his outside, like it's nothing, like butter. And then Will's gonna smartly duck in right behind him. Mills has gone in front of Spencer at this point. Got a little loose there off the turn, but he's A-okay. Spencer falling back to 6th. Sam's got 100% ERS right now. To Future's 16. This will be the time on the front stretch. 6 laps. Will 6 laps make that big of a difference? Alright, this is where you're going to use it. Get your DRS. Pop the ERS and get going. He's racing smart. Not gonna really knock down the door quite yet. Cheese, fast lap. William Moore coming in for service. Ryan Spencer also coming in. That's gonna hurt both of them this late. Alright, Sam. That's where you can try to pass him. Yep, he's gonna go. Oh. Future went to block. Sam passed him with ease. Alright. Future spun out. Got a little on the rumble strips there. It's going to fall back into the clutches of Cheese. Not really what Sam needed to see. Doesn't need to see him get DRS. Try to get past him. Sam's got to try to nurture those tires to the end. Caution sector 1. Ryan Spencer wrecked out. Safety car. Sam needs to pit now. Come in, slap on a fresh set of mediums if you got it. And that will allow him to stay in front of Cheese, in front of Future, and get fresh tires under that car. And it's going to make Cheese think about if he wants to come down, because he's only got 1 lap on those mediums. So we're going to see if the old Ferrari teammates can duke it out one more time here. They're dropping like flies here at Spa. Secure the perks from his troubles. He's alright. William Moore just freshly pitted for mediums. Poppy also just pitted for mediums a little bit ago. Keith 1 lap on those mediums, and Jardy 4 laps on the softs there. It's been a crazy race. The top 3 are in pit road. Cheese gets a 5-second penalty for speeding on pit road. Well, that has got to suck for Cheese. Now, if I'm not wrong, he cannot serve it this time. So, let me look at... Yep, he still has a 5-second penalty, so he will serve it. He can serve it on his next stop, if there is a next stop. So, mediums to the end. We're gonna come back with about 10 to 11 laps to go in the race here, and it's gonna be a medium kind of day. Everyone's trying to put on all the mediums they got. Secure is going on 3-lap old scuffs. So, we're going to see how that pans out for everybody. So right now, it goes Red Bull, Haas, Ferrari, Alpine, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo. With 1 Merc wrecked out, one Red Bull wrecked out, an Aston Martin, an AlphaTauri, and an Alpine, all wrecked out. Sam winning this race will just ensure him, or just increase his championship standings tenfold, especially if Jamie Bastard finishes where he's finishing, where he's currently at right now. Doesn't look like the safety car is going to come in this time. We are still waiting on Jarrett Reese to catch the back of the field. Looks like safety car will be in next time by, giving them 10 laps. 10 laps to go on this. Cheesehead will have to Ethan Bergloff will have to dispel both Haas cars to get to the front to try to battle with Sam. Meanwhile, and then get 5 seconds ahead of Sam in order to try to win this race. This could be a good night for... Oh, Cheese is going into pit road again. That's not good.
I think it's to clear his 5-second penalty.
We're gonna see. Yeah, he is clearing his 5-second time penalty. Okay, they're gonna put mediums on that car. He's coming out on 3-lap-old scuffs. So now we've got 3-lap-old scuffs to Sam's brand new sticker mediums, and he's got 7 cars to get there. 8 cars to get there, sorry. 8 cars to try to pass to win this race. But if anyone can do it, it is Cheesehead, but he's got a field of talent to go through to get there. So, there we go. We're all following this man right here. Sam Haskew. Can he go for win number 5 on the season?
Bit of a stack up here. Looks to be clean.
Sam needs to get those tires warmed up. So they're ready to go on launch here. Maybe try to stack the field up a little bit. As they're coming out. Everybody should be here. The 9 cars we have left on track. There's the Haas cars. There's Mills.
See if the car is in this lap.
Secure went off the track a little bit there. I don't know if that was to avoid Sam or what. William Moore. Had the spin on lap 1 that took out the Alpine and the AlphaTauri. Big Poppy sitting second in points, trying to find a way to get back towards the front. Keith Ayers had gone through a lot of adversity this race already, trying to find his way back to the front. Jarrett Reese having a lot of troubles here tonight. And Ethan Bergloff cleared that penalty, getting ready to go here. He's going to stack him up. Oh, it gets a little loose. He's going to get it, though. Going to save it. It's going to be A-okay. Everyone's going to get through clean. 4-lap difference on the front 2. 4 laps. No penalties left. Ethan Bergloff is already up 1 position. He's gonna really have to fight if he wants it. Secure's looking. He's not gonna think. He's gonna think twice about it. Cheese is up another spot. Oh!
I just gave it to him.
Jarrett Reese around again. Here they go. A long sleeping left-hander. Careful not to get on the rumble strips, folks. That stuff is slick and it'll offset that car faster than you can think. Ethan Bergloff's got something to prove here. He's trying to get back towards the front, trying to get some grip, some life out of those tires still. But he's got a lot of dirty air to get around. Air right on Jimmy Best for a little bit. See if we can watch over this. See if we can watch Ethan Bergloff do some magic here. Try to get towards the front. He's gonna get right to his bumper. He's looking. I don't know if he touched him or whatever. Poppy's gonna let him go smartly. He's gonna settle back in right behind him. Oh. +3 from where he started. Ethan Bergloff, that's 1 lap. But he is now back a few seconds off our leader. William Moore, excuse me, is up next on Ethan Bergloff's list to catch. The McLaren. In front of him is Mills, and then we have the 2 Haas cars, the Future and Secure, who are not letting our race leader get away from them quite yet. Those 4-lap different tires, it's going to fall off eventually. When is it going to fall off, though? That is the question. Can Sam Haskew do it? Win number 5. Get that win at Spa. So he's almost out of DRS. Sam goes a little wide there. Gonna allow him to catch up. Sector 2, William Moore. Around. Sector only caution. Still green. Still green. Cheese up another spot because of that. Cheese up another spot. Future.
Oh, there's a wrap.
Future.
I took out Poppy.
Poppy and Future.
That's
Safety car. Come in. Put the softs on, boys. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going to hear about that. I flipped a Future and we could see him in the air before he came back down and landed, man. Whew. That's a lot of good cars out of this. Come in for softs, Sam. Come in for softs. Dude, he's going to do just that. Because he knows. He knows who's coming. He knows who's back there.
I think everybody was thinking what you were, Jade. Everybody was betting for soft.
Yep, that'd be what to do here. Come in for the softs. Oh my gosh.
Well, this is alternative events.
Uh-huh. Well. well.
That's what I'm saying.
So, there are no more teams left in the race. There's only single cars for every team left.
I believe someone stayed out. I'm not sure who.
Mr. Reese.
Check. Is that who stayed out?
Mr. Reese stayed out. He's up to 3rd. He got 3 laps on those mediums. He's trying to get some points here.
You think these top tires will eat him up?
Yes.
He's got 4 cars behind him that are on soft. Well, check that. Mills in 4th is on medium.
So they're gonna come back with about
green this time.
Should come back with about 7 laps to go in the race. That is just long enough for these softs to wear out. And if you look back through the field, Ethan Bergloff, 5th place. 3 cars till he can go battle with Sam.
He's got 4 cars and 7 laps to get there. Yeah, I think he can do it.
I think he can do it, but getting to Sam is one thing. Passing him is another. We also got Secure the Perks up there, who this season has really come alive and proved that he's going to be a car that is hard to pass. You know, we also got Keith Ayers in the AlphaTauri back there as well, who could maybe make something happen here at the end of this race.
Here's hoping.
Alright. I don't think the safety car's in this time, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well.
We're gonna go at least, I think, one more lap.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna restart coming 2:17. That'll be 5 to go.
6.
Excuse me, 6 to go.
Yep, 6 laps to go. That's going to make it a little bit easier on Sam and the rest of these guys to hold off Ethan Bergloff. That was a nasty, nasty wreck.
Yeah, it was. I had it front row seat of. I was dodging debris left, right, and sideways. How I didn't get swept up in it is an absolute miracle.
I wish I had like replay on this.
If things finish and stay the same, only 7 cars will receive points.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting to see how everybody handles this restart. If we're gonna get aggressive, or we're gonna calm down.
Well, there's a couple guys ahead of me who are very aggressive, so we'll see. This could be a very interesting restart.
I agree with that, and
one of them is a spot ahead of me.
yeah.
Another one is two spots ahead of me, and then another one is second, or leading, I should say. Or second. No, it's second. That's right.
Sam just needs to get on his horse and go if he thinks he's gonna have.
Safety car in this lap.
All right, we're gonna get rolling here. We're gonna see what happens.
I don't think that was the last safety car, in my opinion. Just saying.
Well, with what cars? There's only we only have half the field here. All right.
That's right. There's 7 cars running. 6 cars are out of the race.
7 cars running. 7 cars out of the race.
I can't do math. Good lord.
You're good. Future, Poppy, Spencer, Chase, Harris, Jade, and Plays are the 7 cars that wrecked. And terminal damage could not come back to the race. All right, the Sam stack up. Here we go.
Sam's stacking them up, and he's on it.
He's on it. Here we go. And they're green.
Here goes Cheese. He's gonna get 2 of them in one corner.
Oh, Jordy, hang on to it, buddy. All right, well, that's not what Sam wanted. I can already tell that. William Moore should go up through the S. William Moore gets loose. He's gonna save it. Oh my gosh.
Did he save it?
He saved it, man. Whoo, hot diggity. Hot diggity, man. That kid saved it. Cheese is not that far back off these two. But he's got to pass both of them in order to win this race. I think Secure's a little bit better than Sam through that set of corners. Sam's gonna open it back up just to lose a little bit more. He's a little bit better through those corners. Better than both of them. Second and third. Mills is getting a little close to Keith, and so is Will. Oh, Mills in the wall! Oh, I think he got Will too. Mills, heavy contact, got loose. I think he got into Will too. I don't know if Will got any damage from it. That's 2 close calls in 1 lap for William Moore. Oh man, this cat's about out of lives here. Meanwhile, back at the front, everybody's within DRS of the leader. Well, we're gonna see. DRS will not be active this lap, I forgot. ERS is always active. He's gonna pull in right behind him. Sam's got a lot of ERS stored up, while the back two don't have quite as much. It's gonna get good, and everybody's got fresh tires. A little less ERS, a lot less ERS than Sam. Sam's gonna get really wide there, trying to keep all 4 on the track. These are the best turns for Sam right there, sector 2.
Will spun out.
Will spun out. This cat, man, I'm telling you what, he's got some lives in him. His luck's gonna run out though. They're only about half a second back off of each other. The top 3, the only 3 in the battle right now. Secure, using up a lot of ERS trying to get to Sam. Cheese is right there too. Cheese is gonna go for it. DRS is enabled. Cheese is going for it on that side. He's gonna get it. Secure, let him go. Here they go. And Cheese is gonna spoil the Red Bull party. Cheese will have the DRS. Sorry. He's gonna pass him cleanly. Sam's going to duck in right behind him. That's what he needs to do. Cheese is going to go down and come back up. Sam needs to stay right here with him. Don't overdrive the car. Same with Secure. They need to stay right here.
Jardy spun out again.
Jardy is around. He's around again.
I don't know if it was contact with somebody or he just spun out. I try to give him plenty of room.
Sam's really going off there. Trying to gain what he can. The best corners on the track for Sam. And he's going to drive right up to him. Gonna back off. Secure's losing a little bit of time. Sam needs to stay right here. Get the DRS. And pounce. Pounce coming to the start-finish line. Cheese is about out of ERS. Sam's going to be right there on him. The thing with Sam is that he's learned to be so patient. Cheese really needs to save some ERS because he's not going to have any. He gets burning it like he is. Alright, DRS time. Here we go. Sam, he's going to use a lot of it. He's going to make him go the long way around. He's going to do it. He's going to clear him. Back out to the lead. Sam Haskew in the Red Bull. 3 laps to go. Coming to 2. Oh, Cheese got really wide there trying to find something. Oh, he hit the wall! Cheese into the wall! I don't know if he got damage or not, but he definitely knocked the wall down. I think maybe he's alright. I don't know, maybe that front wing's got a little damage on her, but he's using up all the ERS that he's got. He's down to 13%. Oh, I don't know. He might have got some damage on that wing. But he is dropping like a rock. Just got in the dirty air. Yep, I think he might be alright. He's trying to run back down Sam, but he's only got 5% ERS left in the car. That's not going to be good for him if he thinks he can try to get Sam. 14%. He's back down to 8. Two to go. Sam's got to make this car really wide if he thinks he can try to keep him off him. DRS coming. DRS activated. Sam's not even worried about it. Cheese is only around 11 ERS and Secures at 27. They need to try to harvest some ERS here. Try to find it somewhere. Get something for these cars. See if they want to try to battle Sam. Because right now they're dooming. They're about 0.6. Gain any more, they'll be out of DRS. He's burping it, trying to use a little bit, not use a whole lot. 0.8. Those are the best corners on the track on this track for Sam. The absolute best. Hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. Sam, use up that ERS. He's going to try to get them out of DRS range here. Knowing that Cheese doesn't have very much. Okay, 0.8. 0.8, they'll still be in. Oh, he's at 2. He's at 1. He's at 1 ERS 6. Okay, he's going to have some here. Try to get him. White flag in the air for Sam Haskew and Red Bull. Can he come back around and win? Cheese is going to try to use everything he's got. He's only got 16%. 9, 8. DRS Cummings at 3. 2, 1, 1, 1. He's out. He's out of VRS. That is bad news. Bad news, Bears. For Cheese in Ferrari. Secure the perks. He's back a little further. He's back up to about 8. Sam just needs to run his race. Don't let anybody get in his head. Sam's running out of fuel. I don't know if Sam's got enough fuel to finish the race. He's getting low on fuel. I don't know if he's got enough to get back around. Cheese is back up to 11, 13 ERS. Oh, he got off in the gravel a little bit. Up to about 0.5. He's holding steady at 0.5. Up to 0.6. Can Sam make it around? Using up all the ERS he can. Last turn for Sam Haskew. Sam Haskew. He is going to do it. He's going to win at Spa. With Ethan Bergloff and Secure the Perks rounding out the podium positions. I'm going to go hop in the booth chat and we'll get our top 3 in here for interview.
10-4.
Keith, make sure you get a picture of the final results.
I will.
And there they are, our 3 podium drivers today. Sam Haskew taking the dub at Spa. Ethan Bergloff coming in second, not that far behind, and secure the perks, finishing third. Red Bull, Ferrari, and Haas. Fantastic drive by all 3 of them. That last safety car really changed the aspect of the race, and you saw 3 drivers give it their all to try to stay within each other and not wreck each other and stay clean. It was a fantastic drive to the end.
Yo.
Real proud of all 3 of them. Did a fantastic. Jeez, Ethan Bergloff stealing the fastest lap, a 1:44.7. 7 cars finished the race today, and 7 wrecked out. A bad night. We're gonna start with secure the perks here.
Yep.
Secure. You know, you came home third. Kind of been a quiet season from you. You know, with a nice podium finish here for you. What does this do for your confidence and your team?
Boosts my confidence a lot after what happened last week at Singapore, where I practically wanted to stop racing. But then, I like Spa. Spa's a cool track, so I just decided to show up, and I had a good battle with Cheese and Sam. Obviously, I wasn't the fastest, clearly, so I let Cheese go to try and run down Sam. It turned out, I guess he was out of ERS, and a podium's good. It's what I wanted to come do. Wasn't out here just going straight for the win, just a good finish, podium at most, and that's what I got. So good for my confidence in the team. Sucks Future wrecked out though, but man, he's fast. He was fast, but it sucks. But oh well, we'll be back next week.
The Spa curse. This season, there's been a lot of DNFs. Now, granted, in F1 before we merged, the F1 drivers were running on a little bit harder damage, and we ended up keeping that damage when we merged. So you have some of the F2 drivers who aren't quite used to the reduced standard rather than the reduced. So do you think that plays a factor into the amount of DNFs we have?
For sure. A little tap can, put your wing at lime green and you're screwed after that. But yeah, it plays a factor. Some of those guys are just not experienced with it and they're just not ready for it. And then whenever it happens, it's done like that. The race is over for them. They just gotta be more patient sometimes, race more careful, can't do crazy sins. Gotta watch the curves because, the curves will spin you out like a lot of people did tonight. And then just gotta, like I said, be patient and drive safe, drive smart. And you should be able to make it to the end, most likely, unless you get involved in somebody else's incident. Then, there's nothing you could do. But other than that, just be patient, drive smart, and you should make it to the end.
Thank you. Thanks for coming into the booth, man, and congratulations on your podium here today. Definitely well deserved. A great drive, buddy.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
All right,
Dad.
Thank you, Cheese. Good job, Cheese.
We're gonna go on to our second place finisher, second on the podium, fastest lap of the race, Ethan Bergloff.
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
And dude, you had that speeding penalty. It almost cost you there for a little bit, but then we got lucky with that. We got lucky with another safety car. There at the end, you were able to come in and put softs on it to try to battle with Sam and secure. What did that do for you to be up there battling? I know you're not a weekly competitor, due to other scheduling issues. But
Well,
go ahead.
I spent the pit lane because I wanted to try just without pit limiter and just get a little better at that. And it said I was doing 50 at the line, and the pit road speed is 50, but I guess I pushed it a little, like a tenth over, but I didn't care. Went to the back because I thought I could probably get up to fourth or something like that. And then the safety car came out. So, I mean, I only passed like 2 cars, but they DNF, so it was kind of like just a reset
Mm-hmm.
on the field. I would have so put softs on and went through like 2 more cars, and then I had to use all my battery to catch the guys in front. So I had the lead, and then I just had no battery, or I couldn't really defend. My car wasn't that as quick, I think, as Sam's or the Haas's were rapid on a straight line. Let me tell you, but our car was just set up for the middle sector. I mean, it was decent in the first, but yeah, can't do much.
Can't
With
do much,
no
man.
battery,
But
other than maybe try to save it. But I had to catch him to at least get there, so I wanted to give myself a chance.
yep, in a chance you did. Came home second for Ferrari, your own team. Not looking like you guys are gonna win constructor this year. After the
Yeah,
last
well,
2 seasons.
insight doesn't show up, and
Um,
I don't either. So it's one of those things. But either if I'm driving the car next year, or whoever's driving a Ferrari for us will be a high caliber, and I'll be either in the Alpha or the Haas. So yeah.
we'll see. We'll see, buddy. But congratulations on second place tonight, man. Definitely well
What was
deserved.
the question to Dad?
What?
I thought there was a question
Oh, the question
for
I asked him?
yes.
I asked him with us when we had an F2 and then an F1, we had on F2 the drivers was on reduced damage for the settings. For the F1 drivers, we were on reduced standard.
Okay.
Do you think that plays in a factor in the amount of DNFs we've had this season?
I think some of the guys when I was racing in the back, I think some of them could maybe change their mentality, but I mean, Spa has a lot of runoff area other than the first up through the hill, that is a tricky corner even for everybody, even myself. But I was in the back, and this McLaren was behind me. I just got out of the pits, whatever. But he knows I'm gonna be quicker because I'm just on fresh tires, and dude has DRS, and he like gets all aggressive with me, and so I think some of the new guys, should just try to make it to the end of the race instead of trying to just push all the time, because you have events like what happened tonight. I mean, I know you got taken out in a first lap accident, which you can't win the race on the first lap, but everybody else, doing whatever, they, in the race. I think the McLaren spun out 3 times, but he still finished. But I don't know, maybe guys should just not worry so much about putting flashy overtakes on and real aggressive overtakes, and just focus on being just worrying about the race pace.
He definitely has some room to improve, and I think he has come a very long way since Bahrain.
Who, the McLaren?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not just saying him in general. I was just pointing that out for just him in the race. So I mean, I know there's always times for aggressive moves. You know you're gonna be quicker than a guy, but you should try to make it as clean as possible, because you got to think there's going to be a DRS zone coming up eventually. And if you can't pass, if he's, it's a hard track to pass, then that's trouble. But Spa's pretty easy, I think. There's a couple overtakes where you can get people. So, yeah.
I definitely agree with
Race
that.
pace.
But yeah, race pace, definitely the most important thing to get, I think. In your arsenal. That's what I started working on last season at Zandvoort. So, but with that being said, congratulations on your second place. Cheese, it's definitely going to help you out in the points a little bit. Maybe boost your final point totals. But congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, and congrats to Sam on winning the race.
And speaking of Sam winning the race, our race winner tonight for Red Bull, Samuel Haskew.
That's me.
Man, how do you feel about winning again, Sam? Race number 5 on the season.
6.
Six.
Yeah.
6. My bad. 6.
No, it feels good. I'm missing my main point of competition that I've been having over the last couple of years, but it feels good. It was a hard fought battle. A lot of strategy went into that race win tonight.
Mm-hmm. So that's 25 guaranteed points over your closest rival, which will be Jimmy Best.
Why didn't he tell me he could have been the point two?
So, what does this do for your confidence going in when we got 5 races left to finish out the year? What does this do for your confidence?
For me, I was about to say, once if God willing, I become mathematical champion before the season is over. It's still not going to be enough for me. I'm still going to want to push as hard as I can. I mean, I have a lot of confidence going into the last 5 races, but I mean, for me, I can't think about it too much because I just need to focusing on finishing and doing and scoring good points for the last 5 races, so I can secure a first F1 championship. So that's kind of what my focus is on right now, and I have a good confidence inside of it, but I don't want to build up my head too much.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely with those 25 points over Jimmy Best tonight, that's definitely going to help you in your battle to become the Season 4 World Champion.
Yep. It's I mean, I'm always looking at the points tables, kind of trying to figure out what to do. I'm working hard all week to, figure out what the strategy call is. Can't always expect 3 safety cars and 2 virtuals, but
yeah,
you gotta do your best to strategize for these. It's way more than just what you do on the track that matters.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But and what does this do for your team as a whole? I know Chase NASCAR wrecked out, but and that's kind of been some stuff that's happened with him, and it's been unfortunate that it does happen. People do have off seasons, and
yeah, I mean we're net positive on Alpha Romeo this week, but it's not. I have not nearly as much confidence in securing the constructors championship as I do as much as the drivers. So right now, that's my big focus. Really is making sure that Red Bull and Fatal secures the constructor championship this year.
And with that comment about Chase, the whole reduced versus reduced standard, I think he's one of those victims of that. You can't, in reduce, you can mess up. It's way more forgiving than reduced standard. And that was a big thing for the F2 versus F1 guys.
I mean, that's a big difference. I think Chase's biggest thing is that he knows he's in the big leagues, and he's a really young guy right now. And he's racing in in the the top flight, and he wants to perform so well. And I'm working with him, but we need to focus on consistent finishes before we can. I mean, he did amazing last week to fight for the win and finish second. I mean, that's what we want every week out of Red Bull. We want that 1-2 finish. So that's what I'm just gonna work. I'm gonna have to work with him on. It's a big change that he made going from F2 to F1, and he got promoted to a top flight team at the same time. So I think this is going to take a lot of work and a lot of practice, but I think he's going to be all right in the near future.
I think so too, and I think he's going to be one of those drivers that stick around at Red Bull and the Fatal organization, the whole Fatal camp.
Yep.
I personally, as a team owner, I do like him. I think he's great. I think you and him are killing it this year. AlphaTauri, they have their struggles, but they're killing it in their own aspect.
Definitely.
It's been a great season, I think, for F1 in total. Granted, we were trying to run 2, but numbers were not consistent enough. But we are looking to recruit some guys in the off season. Maybe F2 is something we can look at again. But
yeah. I think if we can get and if we can expand on the team, we'll do good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll expand on the league, because I want us to foster new drivers as well as see veterans perform well.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree with that. But with that being said, we're gonna cut it off here. Sam Haskew, congratulations on winning race number 6 on the year.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome, buddy, man. As your team owner, I'm super proud of you. Well, as co-owner, because you do own part of Fatal, and you do run the F1 camp for us. Yeah, but as a team owner and a friend, I'm very, very proud of you. Everything you've accomplished this season, and our striving, and your teaching Chase everything he needs to know to become one of the greats.
I appreciate that. I'm happy that we've fostered this relationship, and I'm ready to see where Fatal and all of the WRL goes. But I'll leave it up to you to retire the evening.
All right. With that being said, I want to thank all of our drivers that came out tonight. Everyone who came out, watched our streams. Remember, Saturday night we are having a charity race for one of our drivers, Mike Sr. He's going through some struggles in life right now. I try to raise some money. $15 for one race, $25 for both. If you can't race and still want to donate, you are more than welcome to do that as well. It is made through Venmo. We changed it from PayPal to Venmo because our PayPal was not working correctly. So, but we are still accepting donations, and we only need 2 more drivers to match Steve Rogers in his prize goal. 2 drivers, 2 more people need to donate $50 to match that, and he will put up PSN cards for the race winners on Saturday night. With that being said, that is our last race until this is our last race until then. So that being said, we're gonna retire from the night, as Sam said, and that'll be it for everybody here at the WRL. Have a good night.